History of Davao Prison and Penal Farm in Panabo Province. On October 7, 1931, Governor Dwight Davis signed Proclamation 414, which reserved a site for penal colony in Davao Province in Mindanao, and on January 21, 1932, the Davao Penal Colony was formally established under Act No. 3732. During World War II, it was used by the Philippine-American Armed Forces, where more than 1,000 Japanese were treated in accordance with the orders of the American commanding officer. The Japanese Imperial Army attacked Davao on December 20, 1941, and the colony was among the establishments that were taken over by the Imperial Army. Founded by General Pauline Santos, created by virtue of Act 3732 and Proclamation 414 series of 1931. Formerly known as the Davao Penal Colony, the Davao Prison and Penal Farm was built on January 21, 1932, located at Santo Tomas, Davao del Norte. Mostly devoted to abaca and banana plantation, in 1942, it was used as a concentration camp for American prisoners of war. It is the main source of income of the Bureau of Corrections. Davao Prison and Penal Farm, formerly the Davao Penal Colony or DAPECOL, has a land area of 30,000 hectares with a prison reservation of 80,000 hectares. During World War II, the Davao Penal Colony was the biggest prison establishment in the country, which was used by the Japanese invading army as their imperial garrison.
Sablayan Prison and Penal Farm. Sablayan Penal Colony is located in Occidental Mindoro and relatively new. And the penal colony has a total land area of approximately 16,190 hectares. And it was found and created on September 26, 1954. Proclamation number 72. Prison records show that the first colonies and employees arrived in Sablayan on January 15, 1955. Since the several buildings have been constructed, including the colonies, dormitories, employees, quarters, guardhouse, schoolhouse, chapel, recreation hall, and post exchange. Thank you.
The New Bilibid Prison. The New Bilibid Prison in Muntinlupa, Metro Manila, is the main insular penitentiary designed to house the prison population of the Philippines. It is maintained by the Bureau of Corrections under the Department of Justice. As of November 2021, the NBP house has 28,545 inmates, which exceeds its ideal capacity of 6,435. Accordingly, the Commonwealth Act No. 67 was enacted appropriating 1 million pesos for a new construction for the National Prison in Muntinlupa. On November 15, 1940, all inmates of the old Bilibid Prison in Manila were transferred to the new site. The new institution had a capacity of 3,000 prisoners, and it was officially named the New Bilibid Prison on January 22, 1941. The prison reservation had an area of 587 hectares, part of which was arable. The prison compound proper had an area of 300 times 300 meters, or a total of 9 hectares.
The Iwahig Prison and Penal Farm. The Iwahig Prison and Penal Farm in the Philippines is one of 7 operating units of the Bureau of Corrections under the Department of Justice. It was established in 1902 by the United States for the Filipino. The Iwahig is an open prison with about 50,000 inmates who work on fields. Iwahig Prison is a correctional facility that was established during the American occupation. A penal farm is a large correctional facility where penal labor convicts are forced to work on a farm, usually for manual labor, largely in open air, such as in agriculture, logging, quarrying, and mining. And also, there is a penal colony that is known throughout the country as a prison without wall or where prisoners roam freely.
To discuss about Correctional Institution for Women. Correctional Institution for Women was founded on November 27, 1929, by virtue of Act No. 3579 as the first and only prison for women in the Philippines. 75 years later, on September 18, 2007, the Correctional Institution for Women in Mindanao was established by virtue of a Department of Justice order within sprawling prison reservation of Davao Penal Colony in Eastern Mindanao. The 11-hectare facility was established in the vast and sprawling Wilferville Estate in Mandaluyong City. It was engulfed in a flame in the entire lumber structure. The whole facility was gotten down quickly. There was no casualty despite the massive fire. The women's facility was rebuilt in the 18th and its population almost tripled. The prison first opened on a 18-hectare property on February 14, 1931. Correctional Institution for Women was born via the signing of Act No. 3579 on November 1929, which authorized the transfer of all women inmates of the old Bilibid prison in Manila to a new facility.
My topics, Leyte Regional Prison. Leyte Regional Prison, it is located Region 8, last and youngest penal facility to be built. Abuyog, Leyte, established in January 16, 1973. Proclamation number 1101 by President Marcos. Leyte Regional Prison, located at Region 8, Abuyog, Leyte. The youngest among the Bureau of Corrections penal colonies, the Leyte Regional Prison, LRP, was created by virtue of PD number 28 and was established on January 16, 1973 under Presidential Decree No. number 1101. It is located in Barangay Mabagna, Abuyog, Leyte, some 66 kilometers from Abuyog town proper.
San Ramon Prison and Penal Farm. It is located at Zamboanga City, the oldest penal facility. It has gained a historical landmarks as the first penal facility in the country. However, it destroyed during the Spanish-American War in 1888. It was eventually revived under the Reorganization Act of 1905 and placed under the Bureau of Prison to receive convicted prisoners in Mindanao. San Ramon Prison and Penal Farm, it covers an area of 1,160 hectares and it has the average inmates population of 800 employed mainly in farming. San Ramon Prison and Penal Farm, founded in 1832, it is started in Zamboanga City. The important personality involved in San Ramon Prison Penal Farm is Captain Blanco.